Alrighty, what is going down, everybody on fucking YouTube land? Ow, that fucking hurt. Ooh, ow. Jesus fucking Christ. See, this is the main reason why I don't like wearing fucking underwear. Anyways, what's going on, guys? You guys know me all too well. Look, I know that fucking Sick Humor is still streaming, but he is streaming a game and not a podcast, so I don't mind actually fucking going live while he is doing that. But to each their own, man. To each their fucking own, goddammit. Alright. Is there a way I can rewind this? Or there's no fucking, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. What's up, Corey? How you doing, buddy? How are you doing, my good friend? How are you? Hopefully everything is all well. Just trying to bypass some time, dude. Essentially. Until fucking my mom wakes up and stuff, dude. So I figure I would go live for a little bit. Plus, I've only been awake now for about, less than 2 hours? Yeah, because I woke up, it was like a little after fucking, 3:30 or so around there? A little after 3:30? No, it was like close to 4 o'clock is when I woke up. So what's going on with you, Cora, man? While I'm waiting for you and more people to actually pop in here, I'm going to go ahead and actually fucking browse around and see if there's any topics that I can bring up on this episode. More than likely, there probably isn't. But I'm going to double check anyways, too, as well, just to see if there's anything I can actually bring up in conversation purposes. So, providing that you can actually fucking hear me. Yeah, you can. Good. I just want to make sure my microphone's not muted. Okay. Borderlands 2 sold 22 million copies plus 2 million since May of 2019. And therein lies that fucking problem, right, that I've been talking about. People sit there and tell me, like, oh, I don't like games that have a cutesy art style to it or cell shading, whatever the case may be. Yeah, here you got Borderlands that sells fucking 22 fucking million since that game came out last generation. Are you on this fucking planet, people? I swear to fucking Lord. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to fucking post it on Twitter right now as a matter of fucking fact. Sells 22 fucking million. Wow. Yep, I am definitely posting this on Twitter. But like, oh, so it's wrong for fucking Microsoft to have any form of art style behind their game, but yet a game like Borderlands 2 can sell fucking 22 fucking million, my guy? Shut the fuck up, man. Seriously. If you bitch and cry about cell shading or colorful games, please shut the fuck up. Borderlands 2. And then I'll post the link. I'm going to end it with fake gamers make me fucking sick. There we go. Moving on. Sorry about that, Cora. Or anybody else is actually in the chat. Dante, what's up, dude? Mysterious, how you doing? Yeah, it's actually, it's the exact same time. It's 5:29 here for me, too. I'm on the fucking east side. Or, no, wait. I don't even know where the fuck I am. Eastern Standard Time. That's my time frame. Cell shading is trash, but yet it's made to fucking last. That's the irony in that. But like I said, fucking I've seen so many people fucking bitch, moan, and whine and cry about, oh, the game looks too cartoony, but yet Borderlands fucking has a cell shading effect to it. And yet that motherfucker, the sequel, Borderlands 2, just fucking sold 22 fucking million since the original version of the actual game came out. Like, fuck out of here, my guy. I can't stand fucking trend gamers, dude. Trend gamers is by far the worst in each of the actual fucking fanboy fucking sides of the spectrum, in my opinion. Like, outright disgusting. Yo, shout out to Jay Bari too as well. He's a little bit pissed off about Modern Warfare, the new COD that's coming out, and he was bitching about how it's too casualized now and stuff. And I'm like, motherfucker, Call of Duty since Modern Warfare, fucking COD 4, Modern Warfare has always been casualized. What the fuck are you talking about? Why do you think I don't fuck with COD like that no more? Any game that virtually fucking you could pick up and fucking play and like play like fucking 2 or 3 matches and just dominate the shit out of the fucking match. Yeah, there's no skill involved. I'm sorry, but there's no skill gap involved with Call of Duty. People can argue the fact that oh, well, it's esports. Motherfucker, man. Put fucking Unreal Tournament. Put a goddamn Call of Duty veteran in front of Unreal Tournament, dude. They will get fucking annihilated. If you want to see true skill, go play Unreal Tournament and come back and talk to me. That's what I'm saying, dude. In fact, I actually prefer to play games fucking that are more colorful than actual more of a realistic tone to it. It's been around longer than that. I'm never watching the Unreal. I watched it. Oh, okay, I was about to say there, Tron. What the fuck you mean? No, but for real though, Tron, like you put a COD veteran fucking in front of fucking Unreal Tournament 2004? Yo, the fuck out of here. How you doing, Tron, my lovely? How are you? Hopefully you're doing rather swell. I'm doing all right myself, man. I don't understand why now it's a common practice to share YouTube views as a way to bash something. What the fuck, man? What does that even imply? What does that even do for anybody at all, period? I don't understand that. What is that achieving for you? That doesn't mean fucking shit. Doesn't mean a goddamn thing. Like I saw today, somebody post on Twitter that fucking, oh, the Grand Blue fucking Fantasy fucking trailer has more views than fucking Gears 5's fucking official announcement fucking E3 2018 fucking video and shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, are you really comparing fucking YouTube views, my guy? Are you really gonna do that? Like, that is some fucking, man, I don't even know what the fuck you would call that, but that's just fucking pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Like, wow, man. That's really, really bad. That's really fucking sad. Exactly. It's all it is. All they want is fucking stuff that's trending. That's all they want. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, fuck out of here, man. Like that shit is so fucking stupid. Exactly, Tron. So I don't understand why people have to use that as their fucking cop-out answer. Oh, Gears is gonna be trash because look at the views of it on fucking whatever you want to call it. Yeah, how many times have we seen games that come out that sell exceptionally well, but yet don't even have fucking 500,000 views on YouTube fucking for the trailer? Fuck out of here, my guy. Fucking retarded. What's up, Drake? That is the most stupidest fucking shit imaginable. Stupidest fucking shit imaginable. Because if they were actually going to use the actual concept of fucking basing views off popularity, then how the fuck do you explain fucking a lot of the actual game sales for a lot of these games, which when you actually look at the numbers of how many units that game sold, and then you look at the actual trailer on YouTube, how come those numbers don't match up? I swear to fucking God, dude, gamers are so fucking dumb, dude. Literally. They're fucking retarded. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Like, go and look at the fucking... Go and look at the, whatever you want to call it, right? The view count for fucking Gears 4, right? The launch trailer for Gears 4. Let's see what that actual fucking announcement video received, right? Okay. All right, where is it now? But you know what the sad thing is too as well is that when you actually do look at the Gears fucking 5 trailer, it's funny that other people's channels are actually have more viewers than the official Xbox fucking channel, man. Alright, so the E3 2018 cinematic trailer on the official Xbox channel has fucking 489,000 views, right? And then fucking, whatever the case may be, which is all fine and dandy. Then you look at the actual fucking, then you look at the GameSpot fucking official fucking channel. 1.58 fucking million views. You see what I'm getting at here? Like, fuck out of here, dude. Stupid, dumbass motherfuckers, dude. I swear to God. Like, I swear to fucking Christ, man. That's how flawed that shit is. Nah, I wouldn't even look at that as a fandom there, fucking Tron, man. I look at that as sheer fucking stupidity. Sheer fucking pitity is what I look at, man. Oh my God. See, that's the thing though, man. Like, do they really need a marketing team? Like, when you break it down, do they really need one? Hear me out now before fucking whatever the case may be, right? Truth be told, I have never once seen a fucking, because I don't watch TV, right? So, fucking, excluding that, you know what I mean? Like, most gamers already know what games fucking Sony is already coming out with, man, that have nothing to show for it yet. Like, nothing to show for fucking Ghost of Tsushima, but everybody knows what the fuck game that is. Where's the marketing for that? Where's the marketing for Medieval? Where the fuck is the marketing for fucking Concrete Genie? Nothing there. But people know and are aware of that game. So it's okay for when Sony doesn't do it, but it's wrong for when Microsoft doesn't do it. Like, I don't understand that narrative. But yo, here's the thing though, Dante, right? And this is another thing too as well that people don't realize. Them making controllers or marketing controllers has nothing to do with anything. The only fucking reason why people are big on that whole entire analogy as far as the controllers go is because they didn't even notice it last generation when Microsoft was doing the exact same fucking thing. For real. And let alone, here's a fun fact. Did you know that fucking Sony has actually came out and released more PS fucking 4 colors and designs of controllers than Xbox has this generation? That the only reason why people don't know that is because Sony doesn't fucking advertise or promote their fucking controllers like Microsoft does. But there's an asterisk to that though. Microsoft does indeed fucking share off details of their actual controllers. It's not because that's all they have. It's because they've been doing that since the OG fucking Xbox days. Don't believe me? You can go and Google that shit and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I think the point is Microsoft has been really lackluster with other games, so people are expecting more from them. What are they expecting though? What do they want Microsoft to fucking do? Come out with a game that plays identical to fucking God of War? No. I don't want to see that. I don't want to fucking play something like that because I've already played a game that is that being God of War. I want to see new ideas. I want to see something refreshing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what has Sony fucking done that makes everything fucking refreshing? Horizon's nothing fucking new. What, from a graphical fucking standpoint? My guy, Crysis still looks fucking better than Horizon Zero Dawn maxed out. I don't want to hear shit from anybody. Like, yeah, like I said, I don't hate Crysis. That's just a fucking fundamental truth. But I don't expect these people to understand or believe this shit because they never played half these fucking games that I have. So they would never know. They would never understand that Horizon did nothing new. Rise is fucking garbage. Rise Son of Rome is fucking garbage. Not even that. Not even that. You remember last generation there, Dante, when fucking multiplayer was the future? You remember that shit? Remember how a lot of gamers fucking or a lot of developers would shoehorn in a fucking multiplayer mode just because that's what people wanted to see all last gen? Now, it's the complete opposite. Sony fans don't want to see multiplayer shoved into their games, even though Uncharted 2 did. And Uncharted 2 had some fucking egregious fucking microtransactions too as well. And the loot box, but yet why does that game never get talked about though? That game never gets talked about. You ever notice that? That whenever a conversation gets brought up about microtransactions or loot boxes, Uncharted 4 never gets brought up. Never gets brought up. It's Naughty Dog, that's why. There's a lot of hypocritical fucking shit that people say in this gaming community, man. Don't let that shit fucking make you think otherwise. Trust. There's a lot of people that sit there and say one thing, but they're absolutely being hypocritical on the aspect because they have something else that they know is true, but they ain't gonna fucking tell you shit about it. Yeah, but Tron, that's what Microsoft thrives off of, though. Microsoft has always been about the online play. I mean, for fuck's sakes, that was their biggest fucking push as to why the OG Xbox fucking sat well with a lot of people. Not to the point of what we're seeing numbers today, no. But that's the reason why it pushed over the fucking GameCube that generation, man, was because of the online capabilities. Xbox Live. People were enjoying playing Halo 1 and 2 online. Or playing Rainbow Six 3 online. That kind of shit like that. My problem with Sony is there is no split screen versus local co-op. Hey, I can actually look at that from an actual all-around, like, fucking aspect about split screen. Like, I remember last generation when I had the PS3 and the Xbox 360 last gen, a buddy of mine that was living with me, we were trying to find as many games that we could possibly play together split screen wise. There wasn't really a whole lot. Like, we even scraped the bottom of the fucking barrel, man. We went as far as to play fucking Haze, fucking split screen wise. And that game was, well, you already know that. You already know about that game. Tron. No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? In order to fulfill that split screen fucking necessity for me and my buddy at the time that was living with me at the time, like, we had to play, like, fucking, you know, fucking Haze. We had to go and play fucking, what was that game there? What the fuck was that fucking game that Square Enix fucking published there? The one that, the sequel that came out, fucking, whatever you want to call it, for the one that Jeff Gerstmann got fired there. Kane and Lynch, the sequel. Fucking, me and my roommate played that fucking split screen wise. So this time around, when everybody fucking bitched about what EA and what fucking Daddy Phil said about fucking single player games don't have the same impact as what they used to, what did Sony do? They changed their whole entire aspect about that around, and then fucking started pumping out fucking stellar single player experiences. And now people are looking at it as to be the normal aspect of things now. You know what I mean? It's like, that's fine and dandy, but whenever Sony does come out with a multiplayer-centric core option for their game, it's either lackluster, mediocre, or pretty good. Last of Us was pretty good. Uncharted 4 was pretty good. But everything else that Sony has done this generation as far as multiplayer goes, Oh, I know Rage 1 has fucking, did it? I can't remember if it did or not. I don't know. I played that game for about fucking an hour and a half, dude, man. That game was fucking trash. But that's the thing, though. Did they really play it safe this gen? But you know, there's one common factor too as well that a lot of people completely miss out on. Last generation, right, when that generation was coming to a close, there were tons of people that were burnt out of Halo and Gears last generation. Look how many Halo games we had last gen. You know what I mean? You had what, fucking yeah, what, Halo 3, ODST, Reach, 4, the Combat Evolved Edition, the anniversary one that came out. You had 5 main fucking games that came out last gen. Then you had Halo Wars 2 as well, that was a spin-off. Plus you also had that Spartan Assault that was also released on Steam. Thus making it not the first time Microsoft has ever released a fucking actual Halo game on Steam, by the way, for the record. Which, ironically, a lot of people tend to completely fucking ignore that fucking factor is one thing. Not only that, you had Gears 1, 2, and 3 and fucking Judgment on top of that. Forza, don't even get me going on fucking Forza, man. People were burnt out of that shit. This gen, what do we get? 2 Halo main entries with Infinite and 5 in the Master Chief Collection, which was barely even fucking functional. And then this for Gears, all we had was what, Gears 4 and now Gears 5 coming out? With a remaster of Gears Ultimate for the first game? Whip-de-fucking-do. We're getting the exact same shit that we got last gen. We're just not getting it in bigger quantities. But that's the thing, though. Microsoft doesn't thrive off their first-party games. Unless it is Halo, Gears, and Forza. They thrive off their third-party exclusive games. That's what they are known for. Go back and look at the OG Xbox, right? Was Morrowind on on PS2? No. Was it on GameCube? No. Was Jade Empire on any of the platforms outside from Xbox and PC? No. That's what I'm saying. Microsoft thrives off of third-party exclusive games. That's what makes their console fucking somewhat semi-popular amongst other people. Right now, we're not seeing that. But we are seeing that from the eyes of the actual indie developers. Which, to be honest, most people don't give a flying fuck about that. I personally happen to love indies, but that's just me. Sony is taking that reins to get the third-party exclusive games. That kind of shit like that. Whereas Microsoft, they're taking more of an approach of actually supporting indie titles. Which, again, it's not a bad thing. Because indie developers need room to grow. Because at the end of the day, people need to understand this too as well, and I can't stress this enough, dude. A lot of these developers that people fucking would consider to be AAA, fucking, they actually once were indies back in the fucking day. What was Activision's first game, and how many people actually made fucking Pitfall? Well, I just gave you the answer. Fuck it. Pitfall was Activision's very first game that was made by 2 fucking people. Activision was not as big as a company as what they are today. We made these companies into who they are. And look, we've already seen successful indies already fucking branch off and become vastly popular. Five Nights at Freddy's is a prime example of that. Minecraft is a prime example of that. This is what I'm saying. Indies should not be fucking ignored. Per se. Not all the time, but I mean fucking... There's a lot of games that indies come out with that are better than this shit that you guys would consider to be quality games. Come on, my guy. Hell, I even prefer to fucking play middle market fucking AA fucking studio games. At least they're games I don't gotta worry about fucking broken ass content or fucking content that's fucking through a goddamn paywall. I don't gotta worry about that shit. Yeah, and they kind of did fucking last generation, but they didn't really do it until mid-gen. The whole Xbox Live Arcade shit, State of Decay was born. You know what I mean? Which is why I laugh at people that are making fun of State of Decay when everybody should know that that game was developed by an indie fucking studio. Indie! And that was before Microsoft outright bought them out. Like, that's the most hilarious fucking thing about it, man. So Microsoft is actually doing something better. I hate to say this, but they're doing something better that Sony hasn't done yet. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It may sound like a bad thing, but it's actually not. What indie studio does Sony have under their belt right now? And Exile and Obsidian is not indie. Not by a fucking mile, they're not. It's just that most people don't know who the fucking Exile is. Some people only really know Obsidian from either South Park or fucking Fallout New Vegas. They don't really know any other games that Obsidian has made fucking up until last generation and shit like that. Fuck, what the hell you mean? Oh, I know they were the indie box, but where the hell was their exclusive indie games that they had? What fucking... Really? Really? You're going to tell me that fucking... What the hell was that game that launched with the Xbox? Have you seen that game? Man. I forget what the game is called. I haven't played it yet, but it looks okay for like a shooter shit, but... Nah, indie games definitely deserve some love treatment too as well, because you never know what developer might actually become like an actual third-party studio. Look at CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt Red was never a AAA fucking developed studio when they first came around. In fact, most people didn't even get into the Witcher fucking franchise until Witcher 3 dropped. Which is absolutely fucking sad in my opinion, which is the reason why Witcher 3 is a letdown to me. Sony is working with their indie exclusives with China. Romance of the Three Kingdoms is not going to be a fucking goddamn indie game. Like, that's a fucking budget title. Or maybe equivalent to a middle market stay. It's not even fucking indie. Plus, Romance of the Three Kingdoms fucking 14, and like that franchise has been around since the fucking NES days. Like, what the fuck? Tron, I see what you're doing. Well, Witcher 3 is now a blockbuster hit, yeah. But 2 and 1, not so much. But, like I said, I have a lot of respect for fucking CD Projekt Red for what they did, so I'm not too worried about it. Resogun, that's what it was. Resogun. Okay. Okay. Whatever. fucking sad, man. It really is sad to see how bad the industry has gotten, man. When fucking there's one thing that people could fucking do, man, to change the way fucking the outcome of the industry is, but no one wants to do it. But should you be very picky though, Tron? Because that's how you miss out. That's how you miss out on fun factor, man. As far as, like, at least in my opinion, Tron, like, that's how you miss out on a lot of good stuff. But then again, though, a lot of that good stuff, too, as well, could also play into the aspect of you being picky about the game, too, as well. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, per se. Jamal and Players, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Well, clearly the fucking Xbox One Sat Edition is actually selling rather well. At least in Canada, it's selling pretty well. That's weird. Well, then again, though, I don't blame it being a hot seller in Canada, according to Amazon.ca, when that thing is cheaper than the base model itself. Oh, God, this coffee just literally licks my fucking scrotum fucking hard, man. It tastes so good. But I don't care, man. Fucking, I'm happier than a motherfucker right now because at the end of the day, that No Man's Sky update drops in about a week and a half from now, so I'm really, really pumped for that. Don't fucking ew me there, Tron. Little shit. What's up there, Don? I will come over there, fucking Tron, and give you a fucking wet willy. I'm not surprised by it. I wouldn't have any reason to be surprised because they already confirmed that there wasn't going to have a fucking there was going to be a disc tray in it. I know you got an Xbox One Sat that fell out the truck. Nope. I have no desire or no reason to buy a fucking Sat Edition, man. I mean, if I didn't already have an Xbox, yeah, of course that would be the version that I would buy. Because I don't buy retail. So there's no point in me having a fucking disc tray in my console if I don't buy fucking retail. All right, Vinder, what's up, dude? How you doing? Oh, excuse me. Jesus fucking Christ. So I saw that trending on Twitter was this whole entire bullshit about fucking how video games are now being blamed for fucking some shooting that occurred or some shit. Same old typical Fox News bullshit. Yep. Let's blame video games for fucking an act of violence that somebody did out of their own fucking free will. That makes a hell of a lot of sense. They wouldn't have to. They're not going to have to, Dante, because what you fail to realize, man, is that a lot of games that you're playing right now already are DRM. Look at all the games, right, that Ubisoft has. When you have to connect to the fucking server as soon as you hit the fucking start button. That's DRM, my guy. Developers found a way to utilize that. If you bought a copy of Destiny Taken King, you can't sell that shit. That's the only physical game that I used to have that I just threw out in the fucking garbage, man, that I had no way of selling that shit. And get ready for that too as well, because that is going to be a normal thing going in the next generation. And plus, if you're full on digital, you've already accepted DRM. There you go. Developers are finding ways to add DRM to your game. And nowadays, when you really break it down and look at things, man, and I told people look at this as a formal excuse, but it's actually not. How many games that have launched over the last couple of years, right, that have day and date updates, day one updates that you have to download or else your game is fucking not going to work properly. Imagine if somebody went out and bought a game, doesn't have internet. They cannot get access to that day one update. And yet they're playing the game, and again, a game-breaking fucking bug is going to be there because you cannot get access to that fucking day one update. Look at what happened with Tony Hawk's. Remember that game? Remember the first update you had to download was like pretty much basically the rest of the fucking game? How would somebody fare to that if somebody bought that game not knowing that you have to have that update? You're fucked. You know what the fucked up thing is? That none of these boxes advertise that shit. So DRM is a very, very sneaky fucking thing there, Dante. But trust, a lot of the games that people are playing now already have it. Already fucking have it. Because if you don't get access to that day one update, man, you won't be able to even finish your fucking game. Or your game is going to be one broken ass pile of steaming fucking shit. Yep. That's what I'm saying. These developers are fucking sneaky, Dante. They're going to find ways to add DRM fucking aspects to their games, bro. That's just the way that it is. Nope, that's what I'm saying. Because a lot of people don't realize what DRM is or how it works. Just because you can sell your fucking game doesn't mean that that game had some form of fucking DRM attached to it. Trust me. Yeah, which is bullshit in my opinion. I think fucking that these boxes should have a label on the front of the box. May require fucking updates fucking day one for video games. You know what I mean? Because that to me as a consumer would look at that and be like, all right, cool, my internet's not that very good, I'll wait. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. It's ridiculous. Did I watch the video, the Outer Worlds video that the devs put out? Which one? Like, is it new? If it's new, then no, I have not seen it. I have not seen it, but I will watch it after this stream is done, though. Because that's one game that I'm really fucking excited to play when it comes out in October. Yeah, just like the late term DLC crap. Yeah, exactly. It's like this does, PlayStation 3 had DRM in a way, fucking, and the only way for you to watch your Blu-rays, activate the feature, was online. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah, for the most part. I've already accepted the fact that fucking that I don't own anything that I buy. Trust me, you think I fucking went into digital not knowing that I don't own my shit? Clearly I don't own any of that crap. I'm paying fucking for the digital rights to that game. That's all I'm paying for. I don't own fucking nothing. I'm paying fucking, my digital copy is technically paying for me to use their fucking license. That's all it's there for. Hence the reason why, if you don't have a primary fucking account to any game that you downloaded off of that account, you have to have an internet connection in order for it to connect to the actual fucking, to the service in order to make sure that you have the rights to that game that you bought digitally. It's the same thing too as well, right? I've heard a lot of people say that on Xbox. It's like, hey, every game that Microsoft releases on the actual Games for Gold, you own those games. You don't have to have Xbox Live Gold. Wrong. You do have to have Xbox Live Gold in order to play those games. Because right now there's 4 games that I have currently installed that I cannot fucking play because I don't have Xbox Live on my account. And every time I try to launch it, it asks me to activate Xbox Live in order to actually be able to fucking play those fucking games. Same with PS Plus. When you download, see, that's why I laugh at those people that make a big deal about fucking renting games out when these motherfuckers are already doing that with PS Now and Xbox Live Gold. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Think you own those games? Hell no, bro. You're renting the shits out, man. When you're paying for your fucking PS Plus, whether it be a year, 3 months, 6 months, or monthly, It does not matter. You do not fucking own those goddamn games. They're locked behind that fucking subscription paywall. Just like it is for Game Pass. No difference. Yummy. Fucking deliciousness. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right about that, Tron. You're definitely right about that, my dear. For sure. The one they showed behind closed doors at E3, but they put it on YouTube. Fucking, I'm sure I'm going to like it, but I'll give it. I'm sure I'm going to like it, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the reason why I'm excited for fucking Outer Wilds, man, is because that's going to be like fucking Obsidian's spiritual successor to fucking New Vegas, and New Vegas happens to be my favorite Fallout game, at least in the modern era. Nothing will ever touch fucking the actual original classics for me, but like Fallout 3, to me, I know a lot of people praise that game, and I'm still trying to figure out as to fucking why. I hated Fallout 3. Like, that game, like, I had to force myself to go through that game in its DLC. Like, that's how much I fucking hated that game. But New Vegas, I like New Vegas more, man. It had a better fucking plot, better areas to explore, better character interactions. Oh, hey, look. It's Drastic, dude, that literally fucking has everything that's fucking overly drastic about everything that he fucking says. What's up, my guy? Oh, here's another funny thing, too. A lot of people don't realize, man, that when you put money on, like when you put a credit card on your account, right, and you pay for that extra dollar, I hope God people do realize, because I was reading about this, because I posted about this on Reddit the other day, because I wanted to see if anybody else had a problem with this. Now, see, I don't own a major credit card. Never have, never will. I'm already in too much debt to begin with, so I have no reason to get one. But on top of that, I only use prepaid credit cards, or I just buy out fucking PSN or Xbox Live cards and be done with it. So for me, there's a reason why I can easily fucking see it, because I don't have a credit card attached to it. Now, a lot of people out there have a credit card attached to their fucking Xbox account. So when they buy that fucking Game Pass or Xbox Live for $1, I hope to God people do realize that they're also taking out the entire fucking month of that too as well. I hope to God people understand that shit. Because I was informed the other day when I posted my shits on Reddit, right? People noticed that when you have a credit card attached to your Xbox Live account and you pay for $1 of that, yeah, you're paying that dollar. But Microsoft also gets access to that fucking $10.99 or $9.99 a month fucking bullshit too as well on top of it. It's like almost like basically a down deposit for your fucking Game Pass or for your fucking Xbox Live. Most people don't notice it though because they have a credit card attached to it. They don't give a fuck. And by the time it actually comes out and they get their fucking bill, they don't even realize what they fucking done. Microsoft's not stupid, man. Good night, Tron. People who were impressed by fucking FO3 or Fallout 3 fucking had little experience with fucking PC games. Oh, no, I agree with you on that, Drastic. I agree with you on that. Fallout 3 was fucking god-awful, dude. I sound like a mathematician? Oh, no, bro. Math is my weakest subject, dude. Like, I can't deal with numbers too well. Like, whenever somebody gives me a math equation, dude, man, my brain is too slow to fucking figure it out, bro. I hate it. They kind of are, but again, you know, I said this fucking last generation, man. Back when I was on fucking game trailers and all that shit before game trailers bit the fucking dust. I told people, specifically, that I would have loved to see a rental service come out for both of these companies that would allow me to fucking pay a monthly fee and just rent games out. Like, I don't have the luxury to spend money on video games that much anymore, especially now with the price being at the $80 per fucking $6 investment. So I usually have to wait for that. So a service like Game Pass benefits me fucking so that way I don't have to worry. Let's say, okay, I'll give you a prime example, right? And I'm not trying to fucking excuse fucking Microsoft for this because I buy my games through Game Pass, by the way. You know what I mean? But there's certain times where, okay, so let's say God of War. God of War just dropped, right? And it's coming out. And I have $80 set aside for that game already. But there's also something else on Xbox that's coming out. Like, say, fucking State of Decay 2, right? You know what I mean? I'm not comparing the two. I'm just giving you an actual fucking analogy here. See, Game Pass for me would be a subtle way for me so that way I can still play the game without having to drop the money on it right away because I've already invested money on the PlayStation side for fucking God of War. So now when I do get the funds put aside, and let's say fucking the following month nothing comes out, then I'll buy my copy of fucking State of Decay out through the goddamn service. So it works for me both ways. And I appreciate that. I love that system, man, because that way it makes me someone who doesn't have the finances all the fucking time. It makes it a lot more easier for me to transition between both systems now. And the whole entire devaluing of video games, I would agree to that if the game was not available to purchase. Like, if that was a Game Pass exclusive game that you had no way to buy that shit, then I would easily agree to that. But if you have a way to buy the game outside of the service, which you can through digital or fucking retail means, or you could buy it through the service, I hear him don't look at that as a devaluation of a video game. And in fact, there's a video that I just watched just the other day that I linked in the roundtable chat where it was actually talking about how fucking Nintendo back in the day fucking fought that shit. Nintendo hated the aspect of having their games be bought out by these fucking goddamn fucking video store fucking retailers and rented them out to people. Nintendo despised that shit. There's always been issues with developers when it came to renting video games. The same thing happened now too as well. Nothing has changed, except now it's done through a digital service now. So if we can go based on the analogy of it being devaluing our games, how the fuck is that any different to fucking back then? When these developers knew that these goddamn video stores were going to buy out copies of these games and rent them to customers. The same thing applies here. The thing of it is that people look at this thing as like, okay, how is Microsoft going to make money off of this? Where's the profit coming from? What's the budget going to be like? But the thing of it is, they don't realize, man, that Microsoft is funding these projects that these developers want to fucking make. So that way, when they do work on something that's a big-ass project, why do you think they bought In Exile, Obsidian, fucking Undead Labs, Compulsion, even with the recent fucking acquisition of Double Fine Studios? These are indies / fucking AA studios where the money of the cost of these games are not going to be that big. Not saying that their games are going to be shit, because trust me, if you've played anything Obsidian has made, like Pillars of Eternity or Trini or fucking whatever, or if you play anything from in Exile, you know that those games are actually good RPG quality type kind of games that I come to expect from these developers. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, that when Microsoft does make investments into these actual bigger games like the Halos or whatever the case may be, then that's more money that they can invest into those projects themselves out of their own fucking pocket without having to sit there and have a developer and say, hey, you know what? Let's make Obsidian and all these other developers into a goddamn fucking AAA studio. Go look at content for fucking Wasteland 3. Go look at it before the acquisition and look at it now. Big ass difference because Microsoft's helping them fund that project to make it better. If Microsoft was all about releasing these types of games and shitty fucking games on Game Pass, why would Microsoft even bother to invest money in a game that's going multi-plat? That doesn't make any fucking sense. They wouldn't waste money on that shit. They wasted money on getting that meth head crackhead fucking ninja on fucking up a Twitch to go to fucking Mixer. But yet, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, why would Microsoft devalue a game by giving more money in order to make their game better? That's what I'm not understanding there. No, I'm not doing a lot of wishful thinking. It's just common fucking sense when you read shit. Like, all the actual fucking evidence is out there for you to fucking read. I guess a lot of people never watched fucking Reading Rainbow as kids, man. I guess you didn't have to learn how to fucking read, I guess. But that's not even the point that I'm making across, though. I don't care who's doing it better. The fact of the matter is that if Microsoft wanted these games to come out looking like shit, because they don't give a fuck because it's Game Pass, then why the fuck would they even bother investing money into a game that's not even going to be exclusive to their fucking platform? That makes no sense. Of course, people would find excuses in the aspect of like, oh, they're just doing that to be in good graces. Motherfucker, they own In Exile now. They could easily sit there and strip that away and make fucking Wasteland 3 only be on Xbox and PC and say, fuck everybody else. But they didn't. Go play Wasteland 2. And then go look at what Wasteland 3 looks like. And you'll see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Microsoft is not here to shoehorn fucking less quality fucking games, my guy. They're not. And it's good that Microsoft bought out these fucking smaller studios like In Exile and whatnot. So now In Exile can finally get the goddamn recognition they fucking deserve. People can think what they want to think, man. I get it. Like, you know what I mean? I get it. How are those games low tiers when they do shit better than fucking AAA third party, my guy? Think about what the fuck you just said. I wouldn't even say they're like basically like Sega. I get that part. I get what you're saying though, and I can see the like the resemblance and stuff. But this like what Drastic said, fucking dude. Okay, go play fucking a modern AAA Western RPG, right? Look at how fucking generic that shit is. Bland, light on RPG mechanics. Then go play Pillars of fucking Eternity. And you'll see the fucking vast fucking difference. I talked about this yesterday on my show yesterday. Just because your game is AAA does not mean you have a better fucking quality game on the market. How many times have we seen that to be proven point of bullshit, man? Time and time again. But nah. It's wrong for AA studios to not do that. They want to be just like AAA. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. I'll take fucking 50 goddamn fucking Obsidian games over anything EA, Activision, and fucking Ubisoft fucking make in the next 10 fucking years. You think Skyrim is a quality fucking Elder Scrolls game? If you actually believe that, then you don't even know what the fuck Elder Scrolls actually is. Honestly, at the end of the fucking day. You guys settle for streamlined shit, man. But you guys kind of have no fucking choice. Because in order for developers to make money that way, they have to make their fucking game streamlined. From a AAA narrative, they have no choice. They have to put in microtransactions and shit like that. And then we buy these games, and then we fucking get the casual on board, so that way these developers can exploit the fuck out of their goddamn shits. So we're not helping the industry. We're making it fucking worse. And we're too blind to see it. Which is kind of fucking sad when you break it down. It really is fucking sad when you break it down. And then people, that new age gamers, look at that as being the new normal thing. It's like, oh, so this is what gaming used to be like. No, motherfucker. People don't realize how fucking difficult it was to be a gamer back in the fucking 90s, man. Most people shunned against that shit, made fun of you for being a fucking nerd. And nerd was considered to be a fucking bigger insult way back then compared to what it is today. Because they don't understand what Skyrim is, and plus that game is too easy for them to get into. Elder Scrolls... Skyrim is the worst Elder Scrolls game I've ever fucking laid my eyes on. It's fucking atrocious. And plus, think about it from this perspective there, Jurassic. Most gamers have no fucking merits to their fucking standards whatsoever. They've never played an Elder Scrolls game outside from what? Fucking Obsidian or fucking Oblivion? Okay. No, it is bad. It is really fucking bad for an Elder Scrolls game. It's so fucking dumbed down on the RPG mechanics, man. It makes me fucking sick to my stomach, dude. Getting rid of the class system in order so that you could build your own, but yet everybody ends up taking the exact same fucking stats every fucking time? No. Elder Scrolls needs a fucking class system. Every character has to have their disadvantages and their advantages. The moment you take that away from people and allow you to make your own, every character plans on fucking doing the exact same shit. It's fucking stupid, man. I hate RPGs that do that shit. It's fucking garbage. Yes, it makes me want to fucking throw up. It makes me gag drastic. Just like your comments make me want to vomit all over the fucking floor. So fuck you too, my guy. Nah, I'm playing with you, buddy. But that's not what Skyrim is supposed... Never mind. Fuck fucking Skyrim. Skyrim is fucking trash. You mod that shit up and you can make fucking Skyrim actually be better when you modify that stuff. But the base game alone is a fucking disgrace to the franchise. It's an action-adventure game. Hey, well, there you go. No wonder Sony has that common trend of making their games fucking be under the same goddamn genre then. Horizon, action-adventure. Uncharted, action-adventure. God of War, action-adventure. Ghost of Tsushima, action-adventure. Death Stranding, action, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Nobody knows what the fuck that game fucking genre is going to be like. He's trying to invent some new genre. Good luck with that, Kojima. You're definitely going to fucking need it, bro. The Last of Us, action, adventure, horror. Like, fuck out of here. Give me a different genre. If Sony was really for the consumer, man, they would have actually came out with a strategy game by now. To keep me as their consumer happy. But I'm not happy with Sony right now. Sony doesn't make what people like, because if they did, then they would have came out with different genres by now. Seriously, where is Sony's RPG? Right? Where is Sony's JRPG? They had it back in the PS1 era. Where the fuck is it now? Where's their strategy games? So you mean to tell me that Microsoft is actually doing something better than Sony is doing as far as genre fucking definition goes? Like, really, my guy? People don't fucking buy different genres? What the fuck are you talking about? People don't buy different genres. What in the nebula fuck did you just say to me, Drastic? People don't buy different genres, guy. Really now? They don't buy different genres. Motherfucker, man, are you blind? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? I'm looking at the numbers. Oh, God. Oh, God, my brain hurts so much. Oh, my brain hurts so much. Nah, Jurassic, seriously, that is the most idiotic shit that I've ever heard come out of your fucking mouth. Ever. Then it's funny that Sony had better fucking genre definition last gen compared to this gen. I just proved it to you. Look at last generation. Compare last gen fucking PlayStation exclusive games compared to what we have now.
Oh, looking at the numbers tell me otherwise.
So even if a game sells less than fucking 5 million, it's an automatic colossal fucking first party fucking flop? Fuck out of here, my guy. Oh, but I thought Sony was supposed to be for everybody. I thought they had to make games in all types of genre to satisfy that need, regardless of how well those games sell or not. Fuck. That's what everybody told me last gen. So now that narrative is flipped the fuck around now, right? Man, if you guys don't stop, I swear to fucking Christ. It's sad. It's fucking sad that Microsoft has more genres of games under their fucking belt than Sony does this generation. That's fucking sad. Whether or not you like the games or not, that's irrelevant. The fact that they actually have more fucking genres under their belts. Like, that's really fucking disgusting, man.
Oh, but at least Sony can sell 10 million with their games.
Microsoft did it last gen, so what the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't mean shit. And this is the first, you see, why does everybody always fucking laugh about the things that happened last gen that should still be in the goddamn consideration for this generation? I never understood that. That's always been a common thing, bro. All of a sudden now, I've noticed that this generation, so many fucking trends that's been a common thing since the fucking Atari days is no longer fucking valid. Says who? You, because it fits your fucking narrative, my guy? Fuck out of here, dude. Seriously, fuck out of here. It still doesn't change the fact, though, Jurassic Man, that there was more genres under Sony's fucking first-party games and their offerings compared to what they've done this gen. Only sell good on PC. That's their lane. Well, that's funny because Civilization fucking 6 on the Switch is selling extremely fucking well. So answer me that one, Dante. So going based on your analogy, strategy games really only sell good on PC. Then explain the fuck to me how fucking why it's selling well on the fucking on the actual Switch for Civilization 6. What's your excuse now? The Switch is dry. Go buy anything. Oh my fucking Christ. That's the first. Doesn't matter if they focus more on their Western developers, dude. Like, dude, okay. When did Civilization 6 come out for the fucking Switch? Last year, right? So what came out around the same time frame? Well, you know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see what all came out last generation for the fucking Switch, right? Or not last generation, last year, sorry, last year. So first, let's see when Civ 6 fucking came out for the Switch. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go look at the Wikipedia here. November 16th, 2018. So the game's not even that old, right? Now, what came out a month later after that? What came out in November of 2016 or 2018 for the Switch? Well, let's go have a look. Alrighty. I don't want to see that. Huh. So, you're telling me that a game that launched 2.5 weeks before the actual release of Smash Brothers and Civilization 6 sold extremely well on the Switch, but yet we always bitching about the fact that when a game gets released 2 or fucking 3 weeks most prior to something else that comes out, doesn't sell well. Think about that. Like, that's fucking hilarious, dude. That's fucking hilarious. That's so sad. That is so fucking sad. That is so sad. Man, oh man. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. I gotta look for their fucking release schedule. Wait, did I type? Okay, no, yeah, I did. Okay, so let's search by fucking release date. Let's go North America. We'll search fucking release dates here. Oops, press the wrong button again. All right, so let's go down to just November of 2018 and see what's all fucking came out 2018 of fucking November. Okay. So we had Grim Fandango Remastered, Diablo 3 Eternal, Brawlhalla, Carnival Games, Grip Combat Racing, Battlezone Gold Edition, Civilization 6. That same month we also had fucking, what was there? Ark Survival Evolved. Oh my god, that game is fucking terrible on the Switch. Hey, when the fuck did Smash Brothers come out? I thought it was November or December of 2018. Or was that October? Maybe it was fucking the year prior, maybe. Yeah. December 7th of 2018. Like literally 2.5 weeks afterwards. Will I buy a Switch Lite? I don't know, maybe. Doubt it though, but it really depends. It really depends. We'll have to wait and see how things go next gen, to be honest. Yeah, what time is it right now? 6:30? God damn. Let's see what my battery life is at here. 88%. How long have I been going for? An hour? All right. I'll end this shortly. Obviously, you can't dock the Switch Lite. So why even call it a Switch? Maybe tomorrow. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. But either way, so let me do a quick little news roundabout real quick. Check my sources real fast and see if any news came out. Probably not, but I want to look anyways for the fuck of it. Reggie tells politicians to fuck off, figuratively. Okay, whatever. Oh, god damn, dude. Fucking bullshit is what it is. But, alright, guys. I'm gonna get the fuck on out of here for a bit. I might be back here a little bit later on. We'll see how it is, how I'm feeling, man. But I want to thank y'all. Love y'all with death. And I'll see you guys here on the next one, man. I'm out this bitch. Peace out, guys.